Here's how spies signal one another on TikTok and what this may have to do with you. So back in the day, I'm sure you've seen the spy movies. You hear some guy, he listens to a radio and his handler, his signal is telling information. So back in the day, the way it worked is you would, again, have some kind of radio that you listen to, and you would know that you had to listen to it at 3 p.m. every single day. And you would know that, hey, if at 3 p.m. every single day, I check it, then one day I hear 10 beeps in a row, I know the mission's a go. If I hear 5 beeps only in a row, it's abort. So a lot of people think like there was code cracking, all this crazy stuff, but it was only the information known from the handler, meaning the person back home, and the spy on the ground. So there was no code to crack there. There was none of that. It was simply, okay, what is the signal they gave each other? Meaning maybe it was a song. Hey, if you, and I'm just making this up obviously, if you hear a song by Elvis, then the mission is a go. If you hear a song by Guns N' Roses, then the mission is to be aborted. That's how signaling worked back in the day. Now, things haven't really just changed, or really haven't changed, you just adapt to technology. And so how do spies signal one another via TikTok? Well, it's very easy. Let's say, before obviously a spy goes over to the United States, he will have the information from the bosses back home that says, guess what? Every Sunday at 3 p.m., you're going to check this channel and watch this video. And it's going to be some 25-year-old girl, and she's dancing to whatever song, some popular song, or popular song of the week, popular song of the month. If she dances with her hands in the air, shaking her hands in the air at the 3-minute mark, then the mission's a go. Or then you go meet somebody and you swap information. So back in the day, remember, it was like put a chalk mark on a mailbox, or put a thumbtack in a park bench. Or hey, if you see this chalk mark on a wall, then you go meet whomever and exchange classified information. Now it is, hey, if you see this girl dancing with her hands up at 3 p.m., then the mission is a go. If you see her dancing and she's got her hands down and she's dancing like this, then the mission's abort. Now, what you are thinking, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Jason, that is the stupidest thing in the world. That's super dumb. Well, guess what? That's why it works. Because it is sound idiotic and because nobody can pick up on it. Who's going to know what TikTok channel to watch at what time, to watch at what minute mark, to see somebody who blends in, meaning some girl doing her dancing to a popular Taylor Swift song or whoever's popular these days, and to know, okay, if she dances to the left, then it's a go. If she dances to the right, it's not a go. So it sounds stupid, but it works because it is almost impossible to pick up on unless you're the handler back home, unless you're the spy in the field. Those are ones who know the messages and what they mean. So just be careful using this stuff. You already know that. Everything that you see obviously is not what it seems. It is a wilderness of mirrors. So just trust but verify. And as a good friend of mine says, spying is common sense on steroids. So when you're using social media, have common sense.